You might be wondering how I felt while taking the hCG and following the restricted calorie eating plan. In short, I felt great. I didn't feel hungry because my body was using stored fat for fuel. I had plenty of energy, a strong sense of well-being, and I slept like a baby. I found my mental clarity was increased, and many of my friends commented that I had a healthy and youthful glow. I also discovered that hCG improves skin elasticity and had no loose skin despite my rapid and significant weight loss. How did other patients feel while on the Equilibrium program?
I haven't been hungry. That's the biggest thing. When you go on a diet, it's a mindset that you're in a diet, so you can't eat that, and that's not good for you. But with this, you don't even think about the food. Food is just there, but you don't want to eat it because it's not good for you. Some of the choices that we made before, but also the fact that you're not hungry. So when I came in for the orientation, they said, oh, I think you're going to feel better, you're going to sleep better. And I thought, everybody tells you the same thing. But when you get in the plan, I used to have problems sleeping. So I wouldn't be able to sleep until late or only get 6 hours of sleep. With this, I was like getting 8 or 9 hours of sleep, that's unheard of.
I sleep better, I feel better, I'm more energized.
I was never hungry. In fact, I had a hard time eating all the food that they wanted me to eat. Slept great, felt great, high energy level, continued to work out. It was just great all over.
I felt great on the program.
When I was on the program, I felt actually better than I normally had because I had not been eating well. My energy level was low. So by me eating the proper foods, I felt great during the day, felt full of energy, and at night slept like a baby. Slept better than I ever have in a long time. Didn't feel hungry. If I felt hungry, I would eat my snack foods that were within my program.
I felt fantastic. As promised, I wasn't hungry. I had plenty of energy. I slept very well at night. I worked out, had energy to work out, and then as I lost, I continued to up my workouts and had plenty of energy for that as well.
I really felt great throughout the entire program. I expected for it to be harder than it actually was, but my hunger really wasn't there. I was finding that I wasn't hungry throughout the day. The biggest thing that I was battling is just getting over the psychological hunger points in the day when I was used to eating. But I was not hungry. I slept very well. I found that actually taking the medication was pretty simple. In all, it worked out really well for me.
You had plenty to eat, wasn't hungry at all. Actually, my energy level actually went up and was very surprised at that. It was very, very easy for me to maintain the program through the duration.
I felt really light in my clothes. I felt really loose and light in my clothes. I slept like a log. I haven't slept that well in a long time. A lot of that might have had to do with no alcohol, because you sleep better when you don't drink. But I slept very well. And that contributes to your energy level. I got more energy as a result, and I felt very alert. I never really was hungry. I never felt hungry at all. So it was easier than I thought. There was really no discomfort at all. So
I felt great on the program. I surprisingly was never hungry. It was just unbelievable that I just could go hours and not feel that I had to have food. I also continued to work out. I had great energy, slept well, so I just didn't have any problems with it at all.
I feel great.
I was able to not have as much hunger that I normally would have on other weight loss plans that I had tried. I was able to exercise. I felt good. This enabled me to have much stronger self-control. I didn't have the degree of hunger pains that I had before, and I was able to maintain this and really stick to it, and that was probably the easiest part.
I felt great. I really felt energetic on this program. It was really great. I could exercise every day.
I feel more energetic, which I'm not sure if my friends like it or not. But I haven't been hungry. I'm sure my stomach's growled, but I haven't felt hungry. So now I think of a stomach growling while I'm on the diet as a good sign. And I've been sleeping fine. It's really natural. I don't feel any different.
In a good mood. I've been in a good mood.
Yeah, you can ask my family how good of a mood I've been in.
Yeah, I noticed early on that my energy level was much better, and I didn't have that urge to want to nap in the middle of the day, and my sleep was much improved. I felt that when I went to bed, I would stay asleep during the whole period versus kind of tossing and turning, which I usually do.
I had more energy to work out. I don't have small children, but I do have dogs, so I would take them for a walk, and then I start running a little bit more.
Not only do I have more energy and think more clearly, but I find my mood has gotten better. I'm actually happier. All of this is a direct result of the Equilibrium program. I find the program relatively amazing. I've tried weight loss many times in the past, without success. The reason is I kept getting too hungry. With this program, I did not get hungry. And for the first time in my life, it's given me choices about what I eat. So I find myself eating remarkably good things. I know what good things are for me, but I would stay away from them because they weren't satisfying. I would come away from each meal feeling continuously hungry, not satisfied. With the Equilibrium program, I don't experience hunger at all. If I feel like I've got to have something in my mouth, I keep a box of strawberries close by and I eat one. That works magnificently. I find that I'm having a little bit of a challenge in getting all the food into me I'm supposed to get. I'm just too filled up. It was easy from the very first day right up through now.
When I first started the program, I was very hesitant. I was afraid. I was afraid that I was going to be hungry, that I was going to be exhausted, that how am I going to make it through the day? And I was so shocked to find that I had more energy, I slept better, and even I was working out and feeling stronger during the program. And it was mind-blowing to me.
I definitely wasn't hungry, and I had to force myself to eat sometimes, and my energy level was a lot higher.
Since I've started the program, I have felt great. I mean, my activity levels have definitely increased, especially whenever I'm in the gym. My focus just seems to be a lot better. My sleep patterns have definitely increased because I'm someone who has struggled over time with sleep. But since I've been on the program, my sleep has definitely been a lot nicer, a lot deeper. And just overall, I really feel phenomenal.
One of the most positive things is that my self-confidence was raised because you're losing weight and you're not feeling hungry, so you're not feeling aggravated or frustrated during that time. You feel comfortable going to lunch with your friends because you can still have a salad and some protein with it, and it's not obvious that you're on a diet. And so you can still have those things, and so it's a self-esteem boosting type of experience as well because you're not on some portion control thing or some weighed out food that doesn't match with what other people are eating. So you can have a normal lunch experience or dinner experience and not feel that you're kind of sticking out like a sore thumb.
I felt great. I was not hungry. I felt there were days that I would forget to eat. And I thought that maybe I would feel horrible not eating. You can't understand that you don't not feel good. And I would feel great with no food in me. So it works. You're absolutely not hungry on it.
Very good. I slept very well and regular. I typically was a night owl and a little bit of an insomniac before the program, and now I can bet on at least 7 hours a night, and a lot of times I get 8 hours a night. So that has been incredible, and I think has helped me feel better throughout the day as well. I have a lot of energy, have no problem with energy or getting up. The one thing that I really have loved is I want to get up. I feel like I want to get up in the morning. That's not a struggle like it used to be. So for me, that's been a great part of it.
I felt as good as I have felt in years. The cravings for different foods disappeared, particularly sugar. I had higher energy levels. I slept beautifully, and I was not hungry.
Actually, I've felt very good. My energy levels have been good. I've increased my exercise level, and I have not had any problems with energy levels during activity. My sleep patterns have actually improved. I'm not a good sleeper, and I've actually noticed an improvement in my sleeping patterns. And overall, the hunger and Cravings have been very minimal.
I go pretty much the whole day and I'm not hungry. I feel I have a lot of energy. I sleep good. My skin looks good. I feel pretty good.
Oh, I felt absolutely great. I had lots of energy. My sleep was excellent. I slept through the night, which I didn't have that. I had the issue of sleeping prior to that. I wasn't hungry all the time. Sometimes I would skip meals because I just wasn't hungry. And I know it's not the best thing to do, but I just wasn't hungry at all. And actually, my skin got better. It was just a nice side effect of taking hCG.
I really felt great. I was never hungry.
An overall sense of well-being, more energy, better able to sleep, very disciplined on the diet, which overall that had residual effects in other aspects of my life. Increased self-esteem. I was able to sleep better than I had been before. In regards to hunger, it was in check. I wasn't obsessed with when my next meal should be. Overall, I felt more balanced in regards to less mood swings, so more consistency with the moods at different times of the month. I was able to deal with stress better in my work environment, my personal life. Almost a sense of empowerment just because of the progress and just the overall health.
The best thing about the program is you feel confident. You feel like you do normally. You don't feel jittery. You don't feel anxious. You don't feel uptight. You don't have the sugar highs and lows. And that was my favorite part about the program, is I never felt like I was on a diet. I never felt that I had the shakes from not eating enough calories. I felt very confident. I felt very calm and no side effects. I liked the fact that I was not hungry.
Well, I think the most surprising thing for me was I was never really tired. I always had plenty of energy and felt strong and felt good, and it was just got me off to a great start, and I've been able just to keep going with it, and it's been a great, it's been it was actually easy with the help of you and the people here. It's been wonderful in my opinion.
I actually felt really good on the program. I expected some energy loss, and I never had that. One of the most positive experiences for me was the quality of sleep. I don't know that I recall having any better sleep in my entire life than being on the program, which was probably what contributed to having a lot of energy in the following day. So it's very easy to do. It helped me establish a routine, and from a food perspective, and it was very easy to do.
Well, I thought it was going to be hard for me because, at school, there's always temptation and everything. But there was some times that I did cheat, but I got back into it, and, I was able to sleep at night. Usually I wake up every few, hours, and my energy level was always up in the mornings, and I was a very happy person throughout the day, and usually I'm not like that. So that's about it. Yeah. I'm usually not. I'm usually a grumpy person.
So I'm at the point right now I don't even think about food. I don't ever think I'll go back eating the way I used to eat, and I think it's a change of a lifestyle for me in the past 8 weeks. And so far I've lost 23 pounds.
I actually felt great. I initially, the first couple of days, getting adjusted to the difference in the food, your body reacts and tells you that it's hungry, but that's something we were told that would happen. And so you drink water to make sure that you're getting enough water, and through eating the snacks and drinking the water, it pretty much controlled the hunger. And then a few days, within a couple days, I wasn't feeling any hunger at all. Wasn't feeling tired. As a matter of fact, felt a lot of energy and slept great. By the time I would lay down, I would have the best sleep that I could possibly have and get right up in the morning.